Hey y'all, hi, today's the day. So as you may or may not know, every month I have a budget that comes from what the YouTube channel earns as a business, a budget to use to buy makeup that I then review on the channel to make more videos so that the business can continue to earn money. And of course, reviews of brand new makeup or makeup that's brand new to me or brand new to the market, that's not the foundation of my channel. I would say it's one of the cornerstones, one of several cornerstones of the channel. So I do these self-sponsored reviews. I feel like they're somewhere in between buying things for myself with my money and receiving PR from brands and reviewing that. And so far, it's worked out really well. And it has the added benefit of keeping my own personal budget separate from the channel so that when I'm trying to decide what I really do want to buy for myself, I'm not burdened at that time by the necessity of keeping the channel running with products to review. However, this month, as I sit here filming, is July of 2022, and I am on a no-buy for the month of July. And, the no-buy just applies to my personal spending money. And originally, I thought that I was going to abstain from buying anything for myself this month, but that I would still take my budget for self-sponsored review like I do every month and decide on a couple of brands or products to make videos about and then use that budget to buy those products. But it was the one thing about No Buy July that I was just a little bit regretful of because ideally I spend the entire month not engaging in any of that kind of decision making. And I knew that it would be different because it is always different to be buying something for review. Again, there's that detachment, but I was still going to have to, spend some time looking at what was new. I was still going to be going through the act of putting things into an online cart and hitting checkout or, going physically to a store and actually buying stuff. And it's just not ideal for No Buy July. So towards the end of June, I was talking this over with Joe, my husband, who also helps me run this YouTube channel. And he was like,
what if I buy the stuff for you to review? What if I make those decisions?
And I was like,
you would do that for me?
And he was like, yes, I would.
And this beautiful idea was born. Joe has braved the wilds of Sephora. He literally went in person to Sephora and picked stuff for me to review, and I have no idea what it is. And a couple of days after he went to Sephora, a package came in the mail from Ulta. So he definitely, cast a wide net. I know that some of you were making suggestions in the comments. I don't know if he read them. I don't know if he took them. All I know is that I'm going to have some makeup to review. So these as yet unopened packages are going to give rise to at least one video, probably more than one video. But we're also getting the delight of this video in which I just open the packages to find out. We're going to find out together what Joe picked for me to review. And he attached notes telling me why he picked the product. If this is your first time to my channel, then, it's like this. I love makeup, but I'm not over here buying absolutely everything. I just have a budget to review a couple of things every month. And I try to review them without promoting overspending because that used to be a problem for me. So there's a lot of talk here about balance, quality over quantity, just buying what you're really going to love and loving what you already have. I hope you will subscribe, even though this is kind of absurd, if you enjoy this and you think you might want to see more. And now, let's go ahead and get into the meat of the video. Okay, he said to open this one first. Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. This is totally the kind of thing that I would pick for review. How did he know? I don't want to read the note because I feel like there's just one note that's relevant to this entire package. So I'm going to pull everything out and then we'll read the note. This is a primer, Danessa Myricks primer. This must have come out with the Yummy Skin other product that she released. And let's go the distance. I'm going to open the box and see what it looks like because I don't really know about this. I didn't know about this product. So it says Yummy Skin Glow Serum. The tube is really beautiful. This too is really beautiful. It has a strong, fruity smell. It looks like it blended out to be transparent and very silky. Okay. It's the Yves Saint Laurent Glow In Balm. This is something that I talked about in my video about pretending to shop at Sephora. I think that this is that. If it is, this box is much bigger than I expected it to be based on the imagery. No, this is something else. What is it? So it's like, it must be from the same line as that blush that I was talking about, but it's a highlighting balm. But it's not highlight. It's not shiny. It just feels like a primer. All right, I'm going to have to do a little research to figure out. Okay, so it actually says on the box, not quite makeup, more than skincare. The benefits from both worlds. Instant glowy skin and 24-hour hydration. Okay, I feel like it's like it's supposed to be like a last step skincare product, but they're doing that thing where they market it sort of as makeup so that you feel like you're enhancing your skin with it. That's what it seems like to begin with. And it's YSL. So intriguing. All right, I'm going to do more research about that, of course, before I do a review. Oh my gosh, what is this? Is this Gwen Stefani makeup? Okay, this is also a primer. I feel like it's like a battle of the primers video that he's cooked up here. GXVE, all-time prime, multi-use prep and smooth face oil. Yeah, these products all do basically the same thing. I wonder if there was like a display at Sephora that had them all on it. Wow, this is really pretty. Sorry, I forgot to hold up the box. The box is cute. It has like bandana print on the inside. And this is what the bottle looks like. Oh yeah, that is an oil. That is an oil. I mean, it's like a priming dry oil. Ooh, that smells really good. Ooh, I want to put it on my body. It's like, it smells like summer. Ooh. Ooh. It smells kind of like sunscreen, but not strong. Just a very, like all of the good qualities in a traditional sunscreen that has a little bit of like a coconutty smell and none of the bad qualities. Wow. Okay, that's kind of promising. And I think I'm starting to get the drift. A fourth product that's the same. So this is the Natasha Denona version. I'm giggling because I'm just tickled pink that there's like a concept. I actually wasn't expecting that at all. I was expecting just like a bag full of random stuff, random pieces of makeup. Of all the things that I thought this might be, this was not it. That there would be like a comparing the same products that do the same thing across several brands. High YouTube genre concept video from Joe. So it's just okay. Natasha, energizing and hydrating primer serum. Ooh, this looks like it actually has some, this looks like it actually has some luminous stuff in it. Oh my gosh. It's a little hard to tell. This one feels like I'm like putting it on top. You know what I mean? I put them on top of each other. So they're blending together. But that one feels like the least oily and the most glowy out the gate. First impressions, Natasha Denona for the win in terms of like intrigue. But this is going to make a great video. And I'll have more opinions after I've actually tried them all underneath makeup. Let's see what Joe had to say. Okay, first of all, he typed his notes on his vintage typewriter. Can you see why I married him? The ultimate face serum face-off. 4 serums enter, 1 serum leaves. A cage match to finally answer the question. Which face serum is best? Face serum, all one word. And then he has scribbled out, or what a serum is, comma. Underneath that it says, in parentheses, or... ellipsis. The first things I found when walking in the front door of the Sephora. Just as I suspected. Joe, I'm going to keep these notes forever. I think we should frame them. Joe clearly is very video oriented. He is a producer at heart, and it really shows. Okay, I assume based on how this has gone so far that this inside of this smaller Sephora bag is going to be video number 2. So let's see what it is. I'm going to wait and read the note after. Okay, there are 3 products in here. Patrick Ta. This is the Precision Lip Crayon from Patrick Ta. Beautiful packaging. Beautiful packaging. Well, this is interesting. It's, why isn't it going? It is a lipstick, and it uses this like pump up clicking mechanism to get it to emerge. Usually we see like a twist for this type of product. I don't know if I've ever seen that. This is the kind of red that I like. You know, it's like a fiery red. Yeah, like a fiery, slightly coral red. And I think that this is a pretty new release, which the one thing that I said to Joe when he was going was I was like, pick whatever you want, but you know, it'll be good for the channel if some of the makeup is pretty new to the market rather than just like, I was worried he was going to go and like wander down, I don't know, the Too Faced, the Urban Decay or the Too Faced aisle and pick like a really old palette, which would have been fascinating, but I just thought I would give him like one little tip. And yeah, it looks like so far that has happened. Oh, this is also from Patrick Ta. It's 3 colors of the same product. So it's like to review this product, I guess it would be like a dedicated video about this one release. And I'll have 3 colors to show you. That's intense. Okay, She Must Be New is like a berry. Wow, that is a color that I never wear. So that'll be really interesting. And same with She's Hard to Get. A bright pink, which I have been known to wear in the past, but it's not my usual vibe. Okay, I'm going to get to know this Patrick Ta Precision Lip Pencil really well. I'll probably incorporate the review of them into another video, like a Get Ready With Me. I try to contextualize reviews of this kind of thing in, other videos that have more facets. But let's see what Joe says about what he was thinking, because maybe he'll have another idea. He says, Patrick Ta lip pencils. This note is titled like the chapter of a novel, and pencils is spelled with an extra A. Pencils. Actually, it's an A. It has an A, not an extra A, because there is no A in pencils. Patrick Ta lip pencils. Finally, an answer to what is the difference between a lipstick and a lip pencil. Isn't a pencil basically a stick anyway? And pencil is spelled wrong twice, and it's spelled correctly one time. Isn't a pencil basically a stick anyway? So this is good because I feel like these instructions, if that's what they are, do not preclude me from incorporating the review of these products into something that's larger than them. So you're not going to see like Patrick Ta lip pencils dedicated video featuring just 3 colors of the product. You'll just have to keep an eye out for like the Get Ready With Me's, trying new makeup, that kind of thing. And I'll make sure to give you all the tea about this product in one of those. Okay, that's it for Sephora. Let's see what came in the mail from Ulta. And I have suspicions about this. I think I know what it is. It'll be interesting to see if I'm right. So we'll put the note aside. Yes, this is what I thought it would be. This is a new release from Covergirl, the Covergirl Clean Fresh Dewy Tint. And I was really excited when I saw the announcement when I was filming new makeup releases Hot Takes to see that there was one in this color, Toasty Nude, which looks as much like something I would like in person almost as it did in the picture. I'm not going to swatch all of them because I feel like I am going to do a dedicated video probably about this product because I have all the colors and I know it's like high demand. So I'll give swatches in that video, but I'm going to swatch this one color. So this is Toasty Nude, the one that I was so excited about. And it looks a little bit more like it might lean orange than it did in the pictures. Although maybe not. We'll find out. Texture, very watery, very barely there. It's going to be interesting to play with these and see what the deal is. So far, it's actually looking like a weird enough product, an unusual enough product to merit a full review of it. So good. I'm glad that this is what Joe decided to do. Let's see what he said about it. A very short note. It says, by popular demand. So he was listening to you all. Thank you. And then in parentheses, also ripe for dewy puns. Okay, so that's everything. And here's the thing that's really, really interesting me about this. With the exception of like the one color of the dewy tint that I spoke so passionately about in that past video, and maybe the brown one, I wouldn't have bought any of these things for self-sponsored review because of what I already have. And that shows me, and what I mean by that is that a primer, a like priming oil or a priming balm face-off wouldn't have occurred to me as an upcoming video because I have a couple of primers, I would say, or, skin prep things that kind of do what these do. I have a couple that I'm using right now that I like. And so I myself am not in the market for a thing like this, and it feels redundant to suddenly have 4 more. But the point of self-sponsored review is for me me to make decisions about videos that are separate from what I own and my own desire to have an edited collection and not to have too many products that do the same thing. In a way, Joe has succeeded better at conceiving of videos kind of in a vacuum that are really just for you guys, just for the channel, and that aren't about what I do and don't happen to have on hand right now myself. He's done a better job of that than I usually do. Based on how I'm feeling right now about it and how my mind is sort of opened around that, I think that this might actually encourage me to do a better job of that going forward. But we'll see how I feel after I have done all of this, right? Filmed the primer. I guess it's like a showdown of products that are a hybrid skincare and priming product, and all of them are like high end. So we'll film that showdown. I'll review these Patrick Top pencils in an upcoming video of some kind. I'll do a dedicated review of the Covergirl all over dewy tint. It is something that I will do for you. The other thing that's good about the fact that I wouldn't have bought any of these products is that No by July kind of feels more intact. I was worried that it wouldn't. I was worried / hopeful that Joe was going to buy the ABH Nouveau palette because there's been so much buzz about it. I've talked about wanting it so many times. And part of me was secretly hoping that he would. And part of me, probably a larger part of me, was really hoping that he wouldn't, because I've dealt with that, right? I duped the vibes, talked myself out of it. So I sort of still want it, but I also don't. And I've made peace, and I would like to go forward with that peace intact, you know? So I feel like if Joe had bought a product like that I had this kind of tumultuous relationship with, wanting, letting go of the desire for, etc., it would have sort of broken the surface of No by July, because it would have been like this really exciting like getting of a thing that I really, really wanted. But all of these things, what they feel exactly like is PR. It feels exactly like when a brand sends me something out of the blue that I didn't want, that I don't really have space for in my life. And the only purpose of that thing, its only use value for me, is to make content and to review it. Then in most cases, as may actually end up being true for all of these things, give it away, pass it on and not keep it for myself because it wasn't the thing that I wanted. So that's a relief. It's exciting. We did it. I'm going to end the video now and move on to filming the next one. Thank you for watching this. I hope that this was fun for you and, a little bit informative. I tried to do some swatching and stuff so you could get a little bit of information about these, little teaser for the reviews to come. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to not be subscribed and you enjoyed watching this video. And don't forget to take extra good care of yourself so that you can be the most effective version of yourself as you do your work in the world.